What happens when raw power meets perfect precision? Tonight, we dive into the most unpredictable showdown the fight world never thought it would see: Mike Tyson versus Brahim Achabbakhe. This isn't just a clash of fists, it's a collision of generations, styles, and stories. You're going to want to see every second of this. Let's break it down. I've been ringside for hundreds of fights, but this one had something else in the air, something volatile. Tyson, a legend whose name still echoes like thunder in boxing lore. And Achabbakhe, a fighter known less for celebrity, more for calculated destruction. From the first stare down, you could feel the heat. Mike Tyson doesn't walk into the ring, he storms it. The youngest heavyweight champion in history, he turned men into myths in under a minute. That peekaboo style, the coiled spring crouch, the way he loads every punch like it could rewrite your past, unmatched. And that power, he doesn't knock you out. He erases you. But here's the thing about Tyson: when the storm inside him isn't under control, it spills into chaos. His stamina's always been a gamble after round 5, and if you can keep your chin and weather the early rounds, there's a crack in the iron mask. Mental discipline, over a long fight, was always his tightrope. Then there's Brahim Achabbakhe. You may not hear the roar of the crowd when his name is announced, but fighters know. Trainers know. The man is a blueprint of precision. A surgical striker with Muay Thai in his blood and strategy in his soul. Achabbakhe doesn't chase chaos. He tames it. With footwork that whispers and timing that punishes, he waits for you to blink, and then capitalizes. His kicks are sharp enough to shave seconds off the clock, and his clinch work? It's like being hugged by steel. But here's where Brahim walks a thin line. He's methodical. Sometimes too much. In a fight where Tyson brings war in the first minute, Brahim's slow cooking strategy can be dangerous. He needs time to analyze, adapt, and adjust, but Tyson doesn't give you time. He takes it. Round 1. The bell echoes like a warning shot. Tyson comes out like a freight train. Every punch is a message. Achabbakhe is backpedaling, calculating. He doesn't panic. He absorbs, he studies. But Tyson? He's trying to end the night early, like he's late for dinner with destiny. The second round sees Tyson digging into the body, hooks like wrecking balls. The crowd is roaring. Brahim's guard is tight, his eyes cold, searching for patterns in the chaos. He lands a low kick. It's subtle, but it slows Tyson for the first time. A seed is planted. By the third, something changes. Brahim's not retreating, he's redirecting. His counters find skin. He slips Tyson's jab and returns a flurry of elbows in the clinch. Suddenly, Tyson isn't stalking. He's second-guessing. The crowd senses it. The lion has to adjust to a matador. Rounds 4 and 5 are a chess match. Tyson's slowing. His punches still land heavy, but less often. Brahim's movement is now poetry. He's picking his shots, and those leg kicks? They're stealing Tyson's base. The crowd is leaning in. The old king versus the new tactician. In the 6th, it happens. A left high kick, masked behind a jab. It lands clean. Tyson's legs buckle. Brahim rushes, not recklessly, but with surgical intent. A knee to the body, an elbow across the brow. The ref dives in. Tyson's out on his feet. The impossible becomes real. Brahim Achabbakhe defeats Mike Tyson, not with brute force, but with brilliance. He weathered the storm, adapted, and dismantled a legend. Not many can say they did that. But Brahim? He didn't just fight Tyson. He studied him, and he solved him. This wasn't about who had the bigger name, it was about who had the better plan. Tyson, ever the destroyer, brought fire. But Brahim brought frost. Cool, calculating, unshaken. And in the end, precision outlasted power. You've just heard the story, now see it unfold. Watch every punch, every pivot, every piece of history made. Because this fight didn't just challenge the past, it defined the future.